All right, everybody. Merry Christmas early on. Listen to some Christmas music, and I am ready to get this started. Let's go. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Bobby and this is Blended Brands. I am a part-time reseller based out of Chicago. I just finished dropping off some packages over at the post office, but we are going to do our little segment called Drive for Success. So let's go. All right, just so everybody knows, during my Drive for Success, it is literally 20 minutes outside to anywhere I go. So I figure I take this time and go through some of the items that sold. So again, I don't know, it'll probably be over here that I'll post things, but I will go through some of the items that sold throughout the week and just recently what I just dropped off. All right, so first up on the list is this Polaroid sweatshirt. I actually had a lot of communication with the buyer of this, and they were looking to see if they shrunk it, if the graphic would change because of the cotton, etc. I had no idea. I told them like I said, always be honest up front. I have no idea what's gonna happen in the wash with it. But this one sold, and I think it was $34.99. I could be wrong off that, but total I think out the door was like $40 with tax for him. But yeah, we picked this up in one of our first videos. Sorry, I'm getting blinded right now by the sun. Holy smokes. It's gonna be like this for the entire drive, I think, because I'm going in one direction the whole way. But anyway, so yeah, this one sold, and it's off to a new person. There it goes. All right, so I don't know if I said it because I was so distracted by the sun that I'm just getting completely blinded again. Over all these items, I like to try and keep it so that you guys get to see my footage of the video where I found it, what I paid for it, and then if you continue to follow on, you subscribe and turn on those notifications, you'll be able to follow exactly what sold, how long it sold, and get some cues of what to be on the lookout for. So the next thing on the list is this Sony DVD recorder. This one actually went out, and again, it was part of a previous video, but I think I got this for half off. I want to say like $7.50 or something, but it went out $49.99. I believe $11 shipping is only I had on it, but it was going out to California, so it was quite a bit. It was about $16 in shipping. I think that was the cheapest I could get it, but yeah, it's off to a new home, and out it goes too. All right, the next item on the list is something I actually did not pick up through one of the videos, but it was from a summer garage sale. I was just going out with my wife, and she's the one that actually found this. But it was, I actually have another one that's a size small. They were identical for the mother and daughter, but it was a Harley Davidson cool looking jacket. I had it originally up at like $70. I had no idea what to price this at all, but it definitely, I mean, it was almost in brand new condition. That when we talked with them, I think they said they wore it once together in an outing, and that was it. So these things are like brand spanking new. I finally, somebody sent a best offer, honestly, of only $20 at first. I actually declined that, or didn't decline, I made a counter back at $35 to just do half off, because I've had these, since the summer, and I just kind of wanted to get them moving, because it's more of like a spring type coat, or fall coat, and I didn't want to be sitting with it over the winter, and I just like things to move. So finally they declined that offer, and then they made me a new offer today actually of $30, and I took it and I accepted it, and off it goes out to Ohio. All right, next up on the list is these retail arbitrage item. Now, I don't really dabble a whole lot into retail arbitrage that much. I just don't get a good return on investment there. Some people might do really well, and they can flip items. New items flip really quick. They're easy to list, and they definitely sell. I mean, they all sell really quickly, honestly. I mean, most of the retail arbitrage that's out there will However, you can go into something that just is out there everywhere, and you have to be the first to the show. I've done this with boots before. I had boots at Walmart. They were $5 and they all sold. I waited a whole year for these things, but they all sold for 40 and above. So I will say retail arbitrage is good. It's just, it's not so much for me that I'm always on the lookout for. I'll go to Goodwill, I'll go to garage sales, and I'll dabble here and there for the retail arbitrage. But this item is the Pokemon Hidden Fates series, or tins here. So I laddered these all up. I think I got these for $20 each. This was not like a retail arbitrage at all. Usually when I talk about retail arbitrage, it's because it's like 70 or 90% clearance. No, this one is more of like, these tins were all out there. I only grabbed 3, or no, I shouldn't say I grabbed 4, one for my son for Christmas, and I sold the other 3 basically to buy the tin for him for Christmas. But I don't like to dabble a whole lot into these, but this is the Pokemon Hidden Fates. My son's a huge collector in Pokemon right now, and this is the one where I think they have like the shiny Charizard. If you look at it, and I'll see if I can post something out here, if it's graded at like a PSA 10, there's grading systems of PSA and BGS that you have to send it in for so much money and you get it graded. And anyway, so this one though has the shiny Charizard, which I think they're like 1,400 at a PSA 10. So that's why everyone's looking after these, or looking out for these, and they're so sought after. But it is something to be on the lookout for. If you're at Target, your Walmart, wherever you've been, if you see them, feel free to pick them up. I mean, these things definitely sell, and they're just going to increase in value because of the rarity. And I think a new re-release is coming out, so a lot of people are trying to get the first editions ones here, and not the re-release set. So the re-release I think comes out like January or February of the Hidden Fates re-release. So yeah, just be on the lookout for, and another thing to pick up. All right, here's another item, the Smith Corona Wordsmith electronic typewriter. Actually sold for $39.99 plus shipping, and I think I actually had calculated shipping on this, just because it was like 13 pounds. But it actually, it didn't go very far. I think it went to either Indiana or New York here. But anyway, yeah, this was a great deal. I picked this up at, I think Savers, or not Savers, Salvation Army. I picked this up over Salvation Army just a little bit ago, like maybe a week ago or something. Not even that, maybe a couple days ago. And it was $4.99. I tested it there. It wasn't working at all, but none of the items were working because I went and tested other items. So make sure you guys are doing that. Is sometimes the plug outlets are just not working at all. So make sure you test it. But I took it home, plugged it right in, and it worked great. And I actually put on the listing a piece of paper. Be creative out there, you know. I mean, you be creative. So I put a piece of paper in it to show it was working, did all the letters, and then I also put in there, I put on it, "Buy me please." So be creative. People think it's funny, and they'll look at it more, and the potential to buy a lot quicker. So yeah, that was $39.99, and that was a great deal and a great flip. All right, next up on the list is this Winter Park, Colorado vintage sweatshirt. I believe this was in a video. Sorry, it's just doing this and getting new to this, but I believe it was $3.99. I really got to keep tabs on exactly how much these things were because I'm literally driving and making sure. But take a look at the other video. It was at the Goodwill, and I went through. It was $3.99, I believe. And this one sold for $24.99, and yeah, I mean, it was a great vintage piece, pretty cool, and went off to a new home probably for a Christmas gift. All right, so the last item on the list here, and you'll probably see this in my most recent video. It is a let me see, it's a Medina Ryder Cup Nike Dry Fit. It's like a quarter zip, and it sold for $35 plus $10.50 shipping. So this item, if you look at the video, it was I'm doing this series of these videos of a early bird gets a worm and owl gets its prey, basically. And so the way I'm looking at this is, what's better, you know? Is it better to go late at night, or is it better to go early in the morning when it's first out for thrifting? So you guys let me know in the comments. But this one sold, it was at night. It's half off savers on Mondays around us, so this one was something that I actually passed at first, but then I went to the other side, and the only reason I passed it was just a regular Nike pullover and dry fit pullover, and I was like, oh, okay, you know, I don't really think of anything of it, because, you know, even if I put it out there, it'd be like $25 for a regular just dry fit. And you know, it was a really cool item. But when I went to the other side, I saw that it had Ryder Cup, the Medina 2012 Ryder Cup, and anything that is like Masters or Ryder Cup, for me, it sells so fast. I don't know what it is, but a lot of my golf polos that have any of that logo on it, or any kind of pullover, those things will sell really, really quick for you. And definitely pick them up, because they sell for good money too. Like I said, this one went for $35 plus shipping. And yeah, I got that out either yesterday or today, I believe. I think it was yesterday actually though, but you'll see the date and everything here. But yeah, it was definitely a great pickup and a great flip, because I don't even think I paid that much. I think it was like $4 when it was half off. So yeah, another great item. All right, next up on the list is this Spider quarter zip. I was gonna keep this for myself. It was a large, so I decided to move it on. But it was $22.99 plus shipping on this. I think it was plus shipping. I'll have to put it up here and you guys can let me know. But yeah, I picked this up. It was fairly cheap over at the Salvation Army. Just really in great condition again, and had some really cool graphics and designs on it, which I'm really into graphics and designs. And yeah, it definitely sold really well. The one thing I've noticed also throughout this last quarter is, I don't know if it's because maybe I'm posting more clothing items or whatnot, but I am getting a heck of a lot more clothing sales. So I don't know if you guys are getting that as well. I dabble in everything, so I'm not sure if it is from me posting out more clothing items, but yeah, it definitely showcases what the algorithm is on eBay. I do believe that as you post, whatever you're posting, when you're posting a lot, you're gonna be viewed and searched upon more. You're gonna show up in more search results on it, thus leading to further sales. So yeah, just make sure you guys are aware of that, because the algorithm is key. It's definitely something that is part of being on eBay or any platform, is being on the algorithm and knowing that. But yeah, I have had a huge spike in clothing sales, and yeah, and this is just another example of it. All right, the last item that I'm gonna list up here is, because I'm coming up to my destination, is going to be the Mickey Mousecapades Nintendo NES game. These games it's coming to the end of the games for me. This is all part of my personal collection, so it's all coming to the end of the video game era for me, and hopefully we get a good amount out of all this, which I know that we have, because it was all video games that I had for my personal collection. So I know they're all tested, I know they all work, because we were playing them all the way up until I sold them. So but yeah, this one sold, I think it was like $14.99 free shipping. Nothing crazy, but it is something that I wanted to put out there, is because video games still sell. There's a ton of different YouTubers as well as resellers out there that sell strictly and solely video games. That's all they look for, as well as systems. So it's something to be on the lookout for. But I just dabble in everything. I mean, that's just our brand. I mean, we are blended brands, and I dabble into everything and keep myself well diversified and knowledgeable in all the products, and making sure that I'm on top of it, because you never know what you're going to come into. You never know what you're going to find, that next hidden gem that's out there. So if you did like this video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up, like, and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, another day, another dollar. Hopefully it's not so dang bright, and we'll see you then.